Hello Year 10, welcome to Lesson 1 of your online learning. We're moving on to a unit all about nutrition, and this Lesson 1 is all about characteristics of a balanced diet. So where are we? In today's lesson, you're going to learn about the characteristics of a balanced diet, and you're going to write your introduction to your assignment. I don't mind if you do that on the computer or you do it by hand, but you need to make sure you make some notes. In future lessons, we'll learn more information about healthy balanced diets and we'll add more sections to our assignment. Each lesson, we will add more information to the end of your assignment. So, everything you read and hear in the next few slides goes into your assignment. You need to put it into one paragraph only, using proper sentences and linking words. Do not just copy what you see on the screen, you need to add linking words so it reads properly. Okay, so the first part of your assignment is going to have the introduction called Why is a Healthy Balanced Diet Important? If you're typing this, you can pause the screen and type this into your document, or if you're writing it, write this down. So a healthy balanced diet is very important. It's part of a healthy lifestyle. We must combine it with exercise, training, and physical activity. It plays a key role in a healthy balanced lifestyle and supports athletes to develop their physical fitness and their performance levels. You should have written all of this down into one paragraph, not 5 bullet points, to make sure it reads correctly. Moving on. Why do we need to eat food? Well, we need to eat food for energy, so we can move when doing physical activity. You can write this down and give an example of physical activity. It could be running, jogging, playing sports, something like that. We need to eat food to heal. So if we get injured, we need to have food so our body can repair. We need to eat food for growth so we can develop healthily. Growing requires our muscles and bones to develop, and our diet contributes that. We need to eat food to maintain life. We need food to live. Without it, we would die. We need food to prevent disease. If we have an unbalanced diet between the nutrients, it could result in ill health. For instance, a healthy diet can prevent something like diabetes. Okay, next section is all about your metabolism and calories. Calories are units of energy, and we get energy from the food and drink that we consume. Consume is just a posh word for eating. The basal metabolic rate, BMR rate, is how fast energy is being used. So each person will have a different BMR rate. It will vary from person to person. A high-level athlete will have a higher calorie target to fuel their body during their intense training sessions, whereas someone who might be on a weight loss journey will have a lower calorie target to create a calorie deficit so they'll lose weight. Have a look at this diagram here. You can see it's a bit like a seesaw. So energy in, and calories out. If we eat 2,000 calories and we burn 2,000 calories, we will maintain our body weight. If you eat more, the scales will tip. Or if you eat less, the scales will tip. So the daily intake of calories varies on your age, your metabolism, and your physical activity level. The recommended guidelines are that men have 2,500 calories a day and women have 2,000 calories a day. With that, though, must be a healthy, active lifestyle. If you're not active, 2,000 calories will be too much. So, extra facts that you can add into your assignment. If you're older than 25, you actually need less calories. The taller you are, the more calories you need, and your lifestyle. So if you've got an active job, you're going to need more energy than a sedentary, sitting at a desk type job. Okay, next section is the effect of exercise on calorie intake. We need to fuel our body appropriately. We need a suitable amount of energy for how active we are. And unused energy is stored as fat, which causes obesity. So think of that scales that we just had, the seesaw. If you put too much in, if you put, say, 2,000 calories in and you only burn 1,000 calories a day, the remaining 1,000 calories will be stored as fat, which eventually over time will cause you to put on weight and potentially have obesity. The human body needs nutrients for energy, growth, and hydration. And here's this little diagram I was talking about. Hey, have a look at these two athletes. Who needs the most calories? Is it the golfer or the footballer? And why? If you do a high intensity sport, you will require more calories than that of a lower intensity one. So you can write that sentence down and then give me an example that the footballer will need more calories than the golfer because it's a higher intensity sport. Let's have a think about your body type. Seen these images before? We've got an endomorph on the left, a mesomorph in the middle, and an ectomorph on the right. Who needs the most calories? Depending on your body type, you may need more calories. So the endomorph on the left might need more calories for their body to function than the ectomorph on the right. Who needs the most calories here? An active person will need to eat more food than someone who is inactive. For example, someone who is training for a marathon will need to eat more calories than someone who is sitting on the sofa, who isn't having as active lifestyle. Make sure you write something like that down into your assignment. Next section, our nutritional requirements. Nutrients are obtained in the correct quantities from a range of foods. No single food contains all the essential nutrients we need. You're going to learn more about nutrients in lesson 2. This is just an introduction section. The Eat Well plate from Public Health England sets out the guidance for the balance of food groups we should be eating on a daily basis. We need a variety of different foods from all the food groups: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, water, fibre, vitamins, and minerals. And it's recommended that we have 5 portions of fruit and vegetables each day. Last section, let's have a think about special diets. So we know our diet needs to be balanced, but for some people, they have to take special consideration into their diet. For example, likes and dislikes. If you don't like, let's say, cheese, you need to get your dairy intake from somewhere else. You might have allergies, so you might be allergic to dairy products, fish, wheat, nuts. You might have food intolerances, so for example, lactose intolerant. Could be diabetic, could be food choice, vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian is someone that eats fish but not meat, or your religion could mean that you omit certain foods. So if you have these special diets, you need to make sure that your diet is still balanced in a different way. Okay, so what now? So your task now is to write an introduction section to your assignment based on what you've learned in this lesson. It should probably be about 2/3 of a piece of paper. Make sure you've included the following: the importance of a balanced diet, all the reasons why we eat food, calories, metabolism, and the balance we need, the effect of exercise on calorie intake, our nutritional requirements, and special diets. Okay, so all of those 6 sections, they're in this lesson somewhere. If you've missed a section, go back, watch the lesson again, and lesson 2 will be up on YouTube soon. Any problems, get in touch with me. You can submit your assignment through Google Classroom, or you can email it to me, whatever I've organised with you.